Okay. So a lot of you guys have probably seen this from No Jumper. It's actually a clip from a longer conversation that Master at Work has up with a girl here about EDP. So we don't really need to listen to this, but everybody was sending this to me, and so I started to look into it and dig into it a little bit. That's obviously how I found this thing here. And then I found a few other things. EDP has, like, I guess his official response is this. I think this is the only thing that he said. Okay, well, it's just gonna lag, so that's great. This is his official response, is that she says she's 18. So, yeah, whatever. I don't know. They have this here. This is his screenshot. Why can't I just date EDP? I'm 18. I swear to God, EDP, fly me out. Okay. So, I don't know if it's... So, listen, and we're going to look into more information, but the thing that I'm first off is that if this is true and this girl happens to be 18, I mean, you're not doing the conversation any favors, because the only thing that's gonna happen is that people are gonna look at this and go, "Oh, wait, she was 18. Like, who cares? Maybe the other ones were also fake." You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how this whole thing ends up operating. My understanding is, for the little bit that I've looked at so far, and we're gonna look at some more, is that there's like a group chat with like a bunch of people at EDP, like a group chat or some weird thing. I will say one thing that's a little bizarre. This is her account. She's private now, probably because she got harassed a bit. I guess whatever high school she's in graduates in 23, which means that, like, maybe she was 17 at the time. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know. She's at least in high school, which does make it weirder. But again, if she's 18, it's like, this doesn't help. You know what I mean? Because it just gives them an opportunity to reflect or deflect. A lot of times when people do, they're able to go like, see, that one's wrong, so they all must better be wrong. Did he just run on TikTok? Incredible. Let's see what we got here. I can actually find his correct TikTok, because there's so many fake EDP TikToks. There it is. Okay, let's see what we got here.
EDP got exposed again.
Right, it's crazy because EDP's on, like, his EDP's been able to, like, do his run of trying to kind of reframe the story. He had a conversation with this individual, gas dom, whatever. I covered the conversation. It's right here. You can look at it. But it's like a really big downplay. They kind of give him a platform to say everything was basically a lie, and they don't really push him at all. They kind of just like, yeah, I get what you're saying. So let's see what EDP has to say, though.
Bro, you just never learned your lesson, do you? For all you dumbass, ignorant, uneducated motherfuckers out there who believe everything you guys read, see, and hear on the fucking internet, go to my Instagram page. It's the first post. There you go. I rest my motherfucking case. Good fucking night. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, so this probably actually helps him more than anything else. There's a lot of positive reception in here. She said she was 18 in dog year. Okay. They stayed trying to set him up. Well said. She was 18, apparently. You're the funny guy. Blah, 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 blah. They need to quit meat riding. So I don't know, man. We're going to look through some of this stuff. What I do have here, there's so much information here. What I do have here is I have a few screenshots of what's going on. Dude, there's so much, like, information here. It's insane, honestly. So much stuff. Here's what we got. The number one, right? He knew what he was doing. I'm just shy. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is. Irrelevant. They don't know what this is. This has nothing to do with EDP. I don't know why that's even in the screenshot here. All right, this is her story. Sorry, that's a little bit more relevant. There's a few screenshots here with them. This seems to be the first screenshot. They were talking a little bit. Oh, really? I miss you more. I guess she said that she missed him. I guess they was probably trolling him. Any luck with your boo thing? Damn, what the fuck? As you should. It's just a bunch of I think it's just a bunch of nonsense. I'm a little more interested in her story, in her like, I'm a little more interested in her Snapchat story, or whatever it's called. If y'all don't know who this is, he's a 36-year-old YouTuber who admitted to trying to, sleep with a 13-year-old, just trying to make it known on his side of the story is false, and anybody who would believe if this guy is sick. Yeah, we already knew that. I'm 18, so yeah, I'm 18 years old. This is on her story, so legally speaking, there's nothing really wrong about it. But when he wants to lie on my name and make me look bad, like the bad person, that's when this SS is going to come out, because whether or not I'm legal, he's 36 years old and I'm not. It's fucking weird. Not to mention, I just turned it on November 8th and he started messaging me before then. Okay, that's a bigger issue. He started talking to her when she was 17. That doesn't mean that there was any grooming involved. Grooming isn't just I knew them when they were 17. Grooming is like an actual intentional, methodical process of setting somebody up for sexual exploitation in like a way where like you try to disconnect them from like their people, like their loved ones, and you try to like emotionally manipulate them, etc., etc. You know, we really probably shouldn't be overusing that word. You know what he was, okay, yeah. So there we go. Let's actually get to some of the substance here. There's a lot of non-substance here, is all I'll say. Let's actually get to the conversation. The full conversation on Master at Work's page. Let's start off with this. All right, let's start off with. Let's skip the intro.
I said I would only get back into this.
All right.
What is?
Here we go.
Yo, what is going on? What's going on, man? Listen, I haven't done an EDP stream in a long fucking time, probably like a year. But here's the thing. I said I would only get back into this if he was going to contact underage girls again. I said, if he does it again, then I don't got no choice to come back. And boy, did he do it again. Yep, he's back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. EDP is contacting not just 17-year-old girls before they turn 18, but 15-year-old girls as well. I have the victim backstage waiting to get on to give her side of the story. I will be interviewing her. I've been DMing her, I think, the last day or so. She sent me she is 18, by the way. She is now legal. I think she just turned 18. I think it was November. She sent me, you know what I'm saying, proof that, you know, she's 18 now, so I don't have any problem with her being on here. Because it would kind of feel weird trying to interview under a minor, which is something that I do not do on this channel. And I was debating on whether to do it on my second channel or my main channel.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. They don't have to be underage to be groomed. So grooming, the only real way you can get groomed as like an adult, is if you are just incredibly in some kind of like massive, intensive like stress. Like it's not something that's very easy to do. We kind of overuse the term. It's still inappropriate, right? But we kind of overuse that term, and that's what I'm talking to here. Just kind of using the words the correct way. In general, it's more of my focus more than anything else.
And I wanted to get as many eyes on the situation as I could. So I made the executive decision to put it on my main channel. And going forward, everything else will be on my second channel. But I have the proof. I have screenshots. And he said, oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's pissed. And he knows he's fucked again. And he got caught red-handed again.
He probably doesn't care that much. Like, it's unfortunate, but it seems like for whatever reason he's able to come back and kind of just do his thing eternally. So, you know.
People that, you know, that's up to me in my Discord or whatever, they alerted me of the situation. I did my own digging, did my own research on Reddit and everything, looking at all the screenshots and verifying everything and making sure that this is some type of a troll job or a decoy or everything. She is an actual person. I did my background.
You can't believe he used to be a fan of EDP. I mean, like, before he was messing around with people, young people, it made sense as to why people were fans of him. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
and everything like that, and it's true. Actually, she, like I said, she's waiting backstage. Before I bring her on, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the evidence before I bring her on, so you guys kind of know the situation. So it'll probably take me like 5 minutes to get everything, but I have everything gathered here. So let me go.
Imagine he has everything gathered. I already showed you. I could have just not even bothered.
My folder here, and that EDP has been trying to. Well, he's been in contact with.
Okay, what do we got here? So, why is EDP following you? Because we're friends. Okay.
And like I said, he just turned 18. The story that I thought, which was that he was contacting an 18-year-old. The further I dug was that he actually contacted her before she turned 18, so she was 17 at the time.
Okay.
And so that's one screenshot. I'm gonna share some more here. Maybe I could. There's a video that I need to share too. Give me 1 second here. I'm talking about.
Hello. Hey Brian, what's up?
What up with it?
I gotta hear. Hey, what you doing?
The fuck you look like I'm doing?
Why are you being so rude?
What is this?
I'm sorry. I'm on Instagram Live. That's what I'm doing.
You can go on my Instagram. You sound like a fucking punk. Hey.
What up?
You got work today?
No.
So you gonna call me?
I'm gonna get off this.
As you can see, he knows he got caught.
I guess.
Right.
Okay.
He doesn't want people to assume that he's over here talking to an underage girl, which is why let me get off. There's another video I need to share.
Okay.
Hey Brian, what's up?
Is this that girl? Because it doesn't look like. I mean, I don't really know how Instagram works, but it doesn't look like her username.
Same old fucking shit.
Eagles
You
do a
got-
decent.
You think he'd be very sensitive to like talking to all these young people after he got caught if it was truly a mistake, you know? And I say that with quotations. You think that he would be like sensitive and trying to be changed, but he doesn't really seem to care.
Y'all, hey, tell all these people that I'm legal. I'm not a minor, so
She gotta fucking go.
Come on, nigga. Like, we in here trying to have a good time, man. Man, you bringing this minor and legal shit up in here. Like, come on.
No, because I'm saying because I'm just trying to protect you because people saying that, you know,
What is this video?
Yeah, she's legal, you
show?
guys. Now, get the fuck.
I am legal.
Right.
But you gonna text me back
I got you.
because you texted me.
This nigga blowing up the spot, man. Let me get rid of this motherfucker. How
Blowing up the spot.
do I get rid of this nigga, man?
What is this video supposed to show? It's like a weird interaction where a girl says she's legal. I don't.
Get rid of who?
How do I take this nigga off
Oh my lord, the comments. What he said.
the live, man? She
Why
blowing
you
up.
all being so mean to me? Like,
You ain't being mean, my nigga. You blowing up the spot, though, my nigga. Like,
Trunks the Goon super chatted $1.99. My wife said
Oh
it's
my
time
Lord.
for Ed to die lol.
No, yeah. Well, I didn't say it, and I know that you were just joking. I know you're just kidding. I can't wink.
damn, my nigga.
It's time for EDP to wipe in a Mythic Plus World of Warcraft, guys. That's what's.
Like, anyway,
It's time for him to go to the graveyard in World of
blowing up the
Warcraft.
spot, man. Fuck, dude.
She talking about some damn minors and shit. We over here talking
What is
about
this?
Eagles football.
What does that
That's
show
video
us?
number 2. Now I'm gonna have to show you the screenshots before I get into my own little narrative
What does that video
of
do?
this thing. So let me go ahead.
All right,
And
let's
he's
see.
waiting to okay, sure.
I'm trying to skip to
This
this.
is another screenshot.
Okay, we got another screenshot. Hey, it's me. Hey, EDP. What can I call you? I don't want to keep calling you EDP. Call me Daddy Bryant. JK goes call me Bryant. Okay, Bryant. People know.
I got
your
a
real
ton
name.
of them, by the way. So this is him.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of skip through a little bit.
So this was a 15-year-old girl that he was following.
Gotcha. Okay, there's a little bit more.
So like I said, he's doing the same shit that has been known for.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously not good. Like I said, you'd think he'd be more sensitive to like this kind of stuff. Like, why would you do that? You know, it seems like it seems like he's very brazen. What's up, baby? Yeah, I said yeah. Love you.
Following underage girls. It's a matter of time. It took
Yep. Agree.
all get on
agree.
here where he is now. Instead, other screens and
Okay, I think that's everything for that. Now he seems like he's going to talk to this girl, so let's put that back on and get this.
she can answer herself. So
At what point did the police get involved? Listen, I don't know. I feel like we're kind of past that mark where the police get involved. Part of me is like, I wonder how much good the original exposing did. Probably a decent amount, because it got him banned, so he couldn't use his platform to talk to underage people again. But the reason I say that is it's an interesting thing, and I'm just kind of like exploring this a little bit, so you could disagree with this. But, I think that there's something to the concept that for EDP, or maybe this is more of a general thing, I think a lot of these people attracted to kids okay, I try to express this in the correct way. So the person that messaged him originally when he got exposed, they were 18, but they posed as a 13-year-old. So he thought that they were 13. So he's obviously in the wrong. The thing is I wonder how pushy that person was. Very pushy, which makes sense. Again, you want to try to expose this guy, but I feel like this is one of the issues with like vigilante justice. Is it's possible, I'm not saying it's absolutely true, that EDP never would have went through with the meetup. With the meetup, I don't know why I air quoted it. If the plant the person who pretended to be 13 wasn't as aggressive, because a normal 13-year-old probably wouldn't be that aggressive. And so I wonder if he would have ever went through with it to that point. And the reason I say that is because now that he's gone through with it, I wonder if that empowers him to do it again, because now he kind of knows the warning signs, right? He had an interaction with somebody, and we watched the full thing. I watched it a couple of years ago. You can find that on Papa Good Archives. Now there were moments where it seemed like he didn't want to go through with certain things because he was probably nervous, but he still did. And I wonder now if somebody tried to like set him up in like a deep way, if he kind of knows what to do, what to avoid, et cetera, et cetera. And that's one of the things I'm a little bit hesitant about. I understand that the police don't necessarily operate perfectly when it comes to these situations, but I do wonder if these exposed videos happen to do more harm than good. Then again, like I said, EDP's platform is mostly gone, so he has much less of a chance to be able to do this again. But it's just something to kind of throw in there.
Hello.
Elizabeth, are you there? Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Okay, so first of all, what did I want to ask? Okay, so you obviously just turned 18, right? I verified that, right?
I think
So
Yeah.
November
you want to
8th.
go ahead and just say what you need to say, and I'll just ask any follow-up questions on like how you met EDP, and did you know, like, did you look up the sting operation video and so you can go ahead and speak to the audience.
Okay, so basically, I was added to a group chat with him, with this other person that I've been friends with for like 3 years, and I was 17.
He's not a very good friend. Kind of a shitty friend there. I don't know why introduce somebody to EDP. Hey, what's going on, Linda? How you doing?
At the time. This was around like Halloween or like a little bit after.
Okay.
And he knew I was 17, but he
So how after? Because her birthday, my understanding, is November 8th. So if it was Halloween is October 30th. Right? So like a week before she turned. I mean, Halloween. Oh, it's October 31st or October 30th. So like a week before her birthday. The only reason I'm talking like this is because like if she was added to a group chat where he didn't ask her to be, we'll see if she like ends up, or if he ends up hitting on her or something, which is inappropriate. The biggest issue I have with this whole situation so far is like it makes EDP, it gives him the opportunity to go, look, see, this one was fake, and now what about the other ones? Maybe they were fake too. And not everybody was there when the original thing went down, and so now people will be like, oh, maybe that is true. Not everybody looked into it in this deep way, and it's a potential chance for people to him to like re-pull in more followers.
He didn't try like flirting with me or like being sexual or anything. Like he wasn't like that, but I was in the group chat.
But she even says he wasn't being
Or,
sexual.
like, being sexual or anything. Like he wasn't like that, but I was in the group chat because it was basically like me and my friends in the group chat, but he was added, and so he knew I was going through a breakup, right? And I was just talking to my friends about it, and he randomly started like sending me voice recordings, like
T-Bone
trying to help
Steak
me,
super
and like
chatted $5.
Hey, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that.
I didn't ask for like I really didn't need to hear any of what he was saying. And then a little bit after, he DM'd me personally, and he was like, can I get your number? And like I have a screenshot of that.
Okay.
And then I was like, all right, because like
If you want me to, if you while you're talking, you can send me the screenshots on Instagram, whatever. If you need to send me anything, just let me know. I can just,
okay,
you know what I'm saying, put you backstage and you just send them to me, and I'll just show everything.
okay. Well, my phone's on like 2% right now, but
Okay.
what was I saying?
No, you were saying that he sent you, he
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so he was like sending me these recordings, and I had left him on open like a lot of times. Like I wasn't responding to him or anything, and he was like, "Wow, like I'm just trying to help, like what the hell," and stuff like that. So I finally like responded to him, and at that point I kind of just like felt bad because like I don't know, I didn't want him to think that I was just like ignoring him or whatever. So I gave him my number, and he started texting me on there, and he was just like supporting me. And then like it got really weird after. He was like asking to see like pictures of me and stuff, like like. Yeah, and so he was like asking to see pictures of me, and he was like calling me daddy's little girl, and he was like,
It's definitely weird.
he was basically just saying like really weird shit, like saying that he's gonna like fly me out, and that like
With what money? You know he's broke as hell, right? I don't know if you know this, but he lost everything. But go ahead.
I mean, he was just like saying, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
No, he was just calling me like daddy's little girl, and like
That's the same. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you, but that's the same thing he said to the 13-year-old decoy, And I don't know. I sent you the video of this thing. Did you end up watching it?
Did she not know who this guy really truly was before she's like was added to the group chat? I wonder if they were just like trolling her into it.
Sting operation?
No,
Where he
because
admits everything?
I was driving. Like, I didn't watch it, but I saw like the screenshots of like his little thing.
Yeah. So
And
he
penis
in
or
the sting
anything?
operation, he said it to the 13-year-old girl or decoy or whatever that you want to be daddy's little girl. They want to lock her up in a dungeon. And
Yeah.
when you get a chance, you can watch
Yeah,
the
he
sting
did.
operation I sent you. And he admits to all these text messages. So just to
I will.
tell
And
you.
like he was just like telling, like he's switching up now, but he was like telling me like that he sees a future with me, and that like he was like I see a future with you, like I have the sexiest like girlfriend, and I'm like, first of all, and like I wasn't, I need to use your charger. Like I wasn't like I would barely text him, but if I didn't text him.
Hey, listen, I know you go ahead and take your 5 minutes or whatever. Take 5 minutes. I'll bring you back on. Go send me the screenshots and stuff that you're talking about. I have some of the screenshots, but not everything. So go ahead and charge your phone. Send me some stuff through the DM, Instagram, the screenshots. I can.
7:35. I just want to see something. Oh, I don't know if we ever got that point. Did we ever see the first message that he sent her?
You gonna be on here?
I'm gonna be on here for like an hour, so there's no.
So
rush.
you want me to just come back? I'll like send you the screenshot.
Yeah, you can come back. Yeah, send me the screenshots and you can come back after you send me the screenshots.
And he also like he just texted me off a different.
Why is he
I
laughing?
got-
Record and report to the police. I mean, there's nothing to report to the police. Like, not for nothing, but nothing that's happened in this instance is illegal. So I'm not saying that as like a defense. I'm just saying like technically nothing is illegal. He talking to somebody at 17 doesn't really matter unless it becomes sexually explicit. So
Astratron Keel Kens became
hey, thank you so much for the small guy, brother. It's a weird situation.
That one I'm going to show people. Yeah, I'm going to show people that text message actually. So like I said, go ahead and send me the screenshots and then come back on in like 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the text message that he actually just sent her.
Is he gonna read it?
This is the message he sent her.
Oh, it's just like, listen,
bitch. I don't know what game you're trying to pull by posting these screenshots and leaking shit all over, but you need to give it the fuck up and move on with your miserable fucking life. Now, mind you, this is the girl that he apparently wanted to fly out and fell in love with and was stalking her before she was 18 and was also in a group chat full of high schoolers, which I'm going to ask her about because he was in a group chat with a bunch of high schoolers, by the way. You know what I mean? So let's continue reading. It's clear as day your clout chasing ass need to go get a hobby. Bitches like you deserve exactly what you get in life. I haven't even met your ass, and I can already tell you're miserable as fuck inside. Oh, I think he's projecting. He's definitely projecting.
probably. Yeah.
No wonder why that Jacob guy wants nothing to do with you because he's seen what type of annoying snake ass bitch you really are. Seriously, leave me the fuck and go get a damn life. Or maybe go suck another dick. Either way, leave me the fuck out of your chaos filled fucked up your chaos filled fucked up life. She says, why you so mad? Do you need a cupcake to cheer you up?
Yeah, true. Okay, we got that screenshot. Oh, I'm dying here. Oh, I should do that. Okay. I'm assuming that the group chat was with a bunch of like young, annoying fucking like boys. It's still weird. He's definitely a fucking weirdo. But I guess that's the only people that'll be friends with him at this point, considering his track record is less than stellar. Well, considering he's a disgusting fucking pedophile.
But I know.
All right. I guess that's the only screenshot we got for now.
I'm not trying to do this. Like, I was not trying to do this for anything like this to happen for real. Like, I just joined the live with him. I joined
Yeah, I got you. Did you?
And he was like acting like he didn't know me, and then people in the comments were starting to make me mad because they were acting like I was just like trying to accuse him of shit. So that's when I was like, all right, like this is not me. Like, he was literally saying weird shit to me, like. You know?
So when you guys first started talking,
Astratron Keel Kens super chatted $2.44. Hey papa, sorry I can't afford more. UK living Yano.
Don't even worry about it, brother. You don't have to donate anything. I appreciate you guys just watching. That's more than enough. Thank you so much, my man.
When you guys first, okay, so I got the text messages on my thing. I loaded them. So I guess it looks like here. Hold on. It says, I'll call you back on the phone. I think I'm gonna jack off before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, he
Make
was
sure I
telling me
have
he was gonna come.
Okay. When was this sent? Okay, so if you look, it's like so hard. I'm gonna blow my hit the wrong button. Okay, let me get back to that. We were about right here. Okay. So if you're able to see it, and you probably aren't, so I could probably maximize this for you. It looks like these messages were sent November 17th, and I believe her birthday was November 8th. So, like, I mean, again, nothing illegal's happening at this point. I'm not defending this guy, but, like, again, my biggest issue here is that this situation so far to me makes it kind of seem like EDP gets to say, look, this one's bullshit and fake, so they're all fake, because that's how people's minds work. And he's able to just be like, people try to rewrite their history every single day. And so that's what it kind of feels like to me. It gives them almost an opportunity to be like, well, see, this one was fake. This person was full of shit, blah, 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 blah. Maybe none of them were real now. And it puts doubt into some people's minds. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. It just has to be enough people for him to rebuild an audience and be able to rebuild his platform and things to change and et cetera, et cetera.
Before I go to bed tonight,
Yeah, he
make
was
sure I
telling me
have
he was
a.
gonna come. Yeah, he was telling
Yeah,
me.
let me.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, you can say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't done this shit in a long time. I'll keep interrupting. Let me just read these text messages and then you can respond. Make sure I have a towel handy so I have to come all over the couch. I mean, this is typical EDP. Block me. My boyfriend said to block you. Block me. Then it's not the first, won't be the last. And so to this one, he sent you audio recordings. I see EDP. And then you say EDP. I miss you all. Really, I miss you more. Da da da. Hi yo. Any luck with your boo thing? Let's see here. Exactly, this issues little punk ass boys are too worried about their image. So he's I'm telling you, this is exactly what it sounds like to be groomed. Real shit. I can't believe this. I have the sexual.
I mean, seems like she's an adult at this point, not really a grooming thing. Again, I know this guy's like well intentioned, but like this is we're just kind of using words at this point. And they're losing their meaning. It's not a good thing because like grooming doesn't mean anything anymore at this point. I would say it's inappropriate that he started talking to her at 17, but it doesn't even seem like he was sexual with her before that. It's still weird. It's very bizarre that he's in a group chat with a bunch of like young people, especially given his track record, because he's a fucking disgusting pedophile.
Potentials. I have the sexiest potential girlfriend ever. Probably sexier than that 13-year-old decoy. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sexy, huh? Just kidding.
What's going on,
listen. I'm gonna ask you a question, and you don't have to answer it or not. Did you knew what he looked like, right?
Yeah, I was just really trolling him. Like in the group chat, like when we made that group chat, we were literally just trolling him, and like he just took it too damn far. Like he started like personally like DMing me, and like saying
he fell for it again.
Fly me out, and he's gonna like nut in me and shit.
So on here it says, don't let anyone ever tell you you aren't beautiful, not even me. You deserve the best. Trust me, if I was in Louisiana, it'd be a beat down your door, smothering you with flowers and hugs. You just better prepare yourself because I'm shouting you on the entire world.
That's the corniest shit ever.
That video you posted in the group chat when you and the other guy first added me. Can you?
I mean, yeah, like all the weird shit aside, that is just corny as fuck. So the fuck, you're gonna shower her with gifts? I mean, what are you, like a 16-year-old that's fucking, e-dating somebody on the fucking phone? Weird.
It's really hot. I promise not to share it with anyone. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, there was a girl that I interviewed. Her name was Gingerbox. This was like when he first got caught, and I used her as a sting operation because he was still contacting her. And what he would do back in the day, this was like 5 years ago, whatever. She would send him nudes. Well, not necessarily all nudes, but he would send whatever she sent to him, and he would send it into a group chat with other guys. This is when he was still not canceled. This is before he got caught, and he would do this. So, if you ever did send anything to him, he most definitely shared it. So,
no, I never sent. Like he would ask to see like pictures, but I never like sent him anything like that.
That's good, because I wouldn't even want to know what he did with those pictures if you ended up sending it to him. So, but did you ever look him up? Like on the internet?
Well, like I knew who he was because like I used to have like a Saints account. Like I used to like be in like I was like in the fan pages and stuff because so like I knew who he was and stuff, but I didn't really like I never seen any of the videos or like anything like that.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But I knew it was weird because like his friend that was in the group chat, like he had added him, and this dude's got to be like the same.
His friend in the hold on.
Same age or something.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, what age is his friend supposedly? And why I thought that it was just like a troll group chat of like random people, but his friend is facilitating a group chat of young people. Is that that's definitely a red flag. That's bizarre to me. Like, regardless of the age of the friend, like they're creating group chats and adding like young people in there or something. It's very bizarre and unclear.
And like around the same age, and he was even like weirded out. Like he was telling him like she's like too young, and all he would say is like she's 18, and like I don't know. I was kind of like standing up for him too. Like when people were first DMing me, I was telling him I was telling people that I'm 18, but like he did start talking to me when I was 17.
Wait, hold on. This is so bad. Okay, so I just need you to listen to what was just said.
Like he did start talking to me when I was 17. I was kind of like standing up for him too. Like when people were first DMing me, I was telling him I was telling people that I'm 18, but like he did start talking to me when I was 17.
So what it sounds like what we just heard there was that like when she even was 17, she was telling people she was 18. Again, I don't like EDP, but this whole story just makes him look better. So it's like, because like we would assume that she also told him that she was 18, and like now we're in like a situation where again now he gets to say, see, she fucking told me she was 17, she would tell me she was 18, he was 18, blah blah blah. It's like this situation doesn't help the public narrative. It makes it seem like he gets the opportunity now to say, look, these motherfuckers are lying now. How do you know the guys weren't lying back then? And like, yeah, we were all there, we know that he did these gross things, but not everybody's going to know that. Time passes, and every day another person is a potential for another person to become an EDP fan that doesn't even know who the fuck that he is. So, the situation is not that good. His whole situation just doesn't come. It doesn't. It's not pot. This whole thing is fucking. It's just not good.
So, did you know any of the accusations? I'm pretty sure you had that. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy because if you look, I'm telling you, watch this sting operation whenever you get a chance, and it's going to really open your eyes to how sick this bastard is. He is a sick pervert that is hot for minors, and I guess he figured, just my opinion, I guess he figured now that you're legal, he probably knew of, like I said, you talked with him before you turned 18, so I figured he thought it would be cool to wait until you're 18 to start. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
but. Like I said, there's like he's following another 15-year-old girl on Instagram too. So if he's trust me,
that part's not good. You know, I don't even know what's going on with that. I wonder if they are 15 or if that person like changed their profile to like set them up and send a screenshot or something. And I really have no fucking idea what's going on at this point.
he's talking to multiple underage minors.
Papa, she's in high school. That's a red flag. No, for sure. I agree with you. I think it's really like an 18-year-old in high school, very different from an 18-year-old out of high school. But again, we're talking about this from like a legality perspective. So if it was an EDP, I would be sitting here and be like, okay, this is fucking kind of stupid. It is EDP. He's a big red flag. But my point is again, like it doesn't matter. This ends up having. Like I'm saying, he gets to say, look, this is all bullshit. She was 18 the whole time, and she told me she was 18. And then it just makes him, he's able to reframe the conversation. That's the biggest issue I have with this more than anything else. Like, I'm not saying what he did was okay. What I'm saying is other people are going to be like, oh, see, who fucking cares? Right? Like 6 months from now, because every day EDP is like growing in popularity again. What ends up happening? EDP goes back and says, see, there was like 3 allegations. Let's say he says there's 2 allegations against me. And this one bitch was like, oh, and I'd say that cosplaying him, so let me not even say that. Well, this one girl said she was 18. And then people were trying to blow that up. Oh, man, the other one must be stupid too. That's what I'm talking about.
And the problem is now, I think the sting happened not last April, but the April before that. So it's been 2 years. So he's figured a lot of people probably forgot about what happened, or either just don't know.
Like, he never like mentioned anything. All he told me was that he has kidney failure and that I should go bring him some soup, and that like he sent me pictures of his shit.
There is a God. There's a God. EDP has kidney failure. There's a God, bro. There we go. You know, hopefully he doesn't get a transplant.
And like,
yep, he does that. Yep. I listen. We've heard it all. He sends pictures of his shit, of his uncircumcised penis, which unfortunately you had to see, but I had to show you just to know who you're talking to. You know what I mean? What else has he? He is a incel, right? He is a 450-pound, 31-year-old, morbidly obese.
Is he 31? I thought he was older than that.
he should be in jail, underneath the jail, for trying to meet up with a 13-year-old decoy. He is a pervert.
I agree.
He is sick in the head. He is a disgusting degenerate, and everybody knows who he is. He had 2 million subscribers on YouTube, right? He had 2 million subscribers. He had loads of guns, a lot of money, and he ended up getting caught in a sting operation, and everything went downhill from there. His YouTube got terminated. He tried to come back, got terminated again. Then he ended up moving from Bakersfield, California. He moved to Henderson, Nevada, which I am responsible for getting him evicted from Spur Apartments.
Yeah, he told me that.
Oh, well, yeah. What did he tell you about that?
He didn't like tell me it was you, but he just said that he.
I mean, I know this guy exposed and everything. I just think the conversation is starting to focus around his accomplishments more than what's going on with EDP. You know what I mean? It's going in a weird direction.
Like, got kicked out of his apartment, and like he was trying to make me feel bad for him. He was like, when I was going through everything last year with YouTube, I thought it was never gonna get better. Like, and then you came into my life, like.
And this was 2 months ago, right? This was 2 months ago.
Okay.
This was in October.
Okay, so wow. Okay.
And like he was just telling me, basically just how his life was shit or whatever.
So he obviously just texted
deserves
you.
It, so.
Well, I already showed people that text message. So obviously he's pretty pissed. So did he get wind of it? Did you tell him anything last night about that you were, I don't know.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just scared. Why did she decide to come forward with this? I wonder. You know.
He didn't block me on Snapchat, but like I haven't.
Oh, they're on Snapchat.
Texted
Great.
him or anything on there. Because I don't know. I don't want to like. I'm kind of just. I don't really want to deal with him.
I don't blame you. I mean,
I didn't want to deal with him the entire time, but then like, I just felt like.
So did you think he?
All right, there's another. There's apparently like another screenshot here. Another post he just put up. EDP. The fuck y'all want? Honestly, we're just fans of you, dog. You're famous. EDP, can you get me famous? It means a lot just seeing you interact with the community. Yeah, become a porn star. Okay, this isn't EDP. Okay. What? Is he telling them to become a porn star? Why would he? What? What? Okay, whatever. The entire EDP exposed bullshit is buried and done. Over here lying and shit saying I was talking to you before you were 18. Okay, let's see the screenshots proving I was talking to you before you were 18, motherfucker. If your ID says under 18 November 8th and the group chat was created November 13th, you were clearly 18 after the chat had been created, which is the first time I ever heard of your ass. Yeah, it makes EDP look good. Yay! This girl really fucked up. This girl and this guy fucked up. This is not good because it just, dude, it gives him the ability to look innocent. It's so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, let's keep listening.
He was so obviously when you were talking to him and this stuff, you said you were trolling him, but did you feel like he was like a friend to you, or were you just, I don't know, what was your mindset during this entire time speaking to him?
Like during the beginning, I was like, he's fucking weird, and then wait, can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can curse on here.
Okay, I'm sorry, but no, he was just like at first, but then after he started sending me these long paragraphs, and, like telling me that he's sick, and he was like, I haven't told anybody this, but I have to go to the hospital like 3 times a week, and like all this about how he's trying to lose weight and he can't get a kidney transplant, all this.
He shouldn't get a kidney transplant.
So like I started feeling bad for him, which like. I don't know.
Which is what he does. He tries to make young girls, and I don't want to say this, but it's the truth. Like a lot of younger people are very impressionable. They see somebody with a lot of followers on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and that's just how.
Do you think that he really needs a kidney transplant, or do you think he's just saying that he likes kids' knees because he's a fucking pedophile? Like I kind of just wonder which one it is. Kids' knees. Yeah, I wonder
how it goes, and he preys on. I'm not saying that you're weak-minded, but like I said, it's really not your fault, to be honest with you, because you didn't know any better. You didn't know him like that. You didn't know that he actually got caught, trying to meet up with a 13-year-old decoy. But this is what he's done in the past. He used his internet fame, which he's not famous anymore. He's infamous for all the wrong reasons. He's using his past fame or whatever it was to still do what he got caught doing the first time. Me and Cold Raven, who everybody knows, Cold Raven mostly exposed him before he got.
Oh yeah, Cold Raven was the one that exposed him. Sorry, I got the two confused. It wasn't Mess. It wasn't okay. It's still good.
Caught in this sting operation, And when that happened, his fan base, like I said, 2 million subscribers, his fan base was massive. They attacked Cold Raven, they attacked me, saying that we were lying, that we were clout chasing. So he's using the same terminology.
First of all, Billy
he's using
Badass, I am 18 years old. Would you like to see my fucking
Billy,
license?
I have the if you want me to, I can show what you sent me to prove that you're 18.
License.
Yeah, give me a second. I have everything. You gave me the blurred out version. I can do it. Give me 1 second while I look it up. But no, Billy, she's definitely 18.
I don't like people telling me my age.
Give me a second.
I know when I came out of my mom's vagina.
Yeah, but
this is just so bizarre. Like, I don't. Okay.
No, I confirmed it because I wasn't going to do this if you weren't actually 18. But here, I think I got the picture right here. Let me show you guys, so you guys don't have to be like, she's not really 18.
I mean, this is just like weak. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why this is even happening, honestly.
It shows you when you turn 18 too, by the way. So here it is. If you guys don't believe her, there.
Okay, cool. You should. Okay, now we. Okay. What does it look? What does it say? Yeah, 11/8/22 is when she turns 18, and then 25 would be 21. That's how the license is put up there.
There it is. When she turned 18. You know what I'm saying? You turned 18. Was it October 8th?
November 8th.
I mean, not October 8th. November 8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there it is. Right? She's legal. But pretty much. Oh yeah. What else did I want to? Is there anything else that you really wanted to say, or obviously you won't be talking to him again. I'm
well, I just want to say, because now people are coming at me in the comments, but I just don't play it because I don't like people trying to tell me, like.
Yep, they literally did just help EDP with this one. You are 100% correct, brother.
How you gonna tell me my age? I'm not a brat. I'm not.
Either way, the entire point is not about you. It's about EDP preying again on minors.
She doesn't. That doesn't seem to be the case in this instance here, but okay.
Showed you the 50-year-old girl that he's following, and I'm going to get in contact with her as well. And then he started talking to you before you were 18, knowing that, okay,
I mean, if you had that 15-year-old, yeah, that would be different. But I don't like that could be a fake bait account for all I know. I don't really know what that is. I mean, it's gross because he's tried to fuck around with 13-year-old, what he thought was a 13-year-old. But we got really nothing going on here at this point. It's kind of just fucking. It's kind of just puts EDP into the cycle and gives him a W.
I'm not going to say anything sexual right now, but I'm going to wait until you turn 18, which he did. And then it became sexual for him. Am I right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I mean,
exactly.
Whoever wants to believe him, whoever wants to not, like, I don't care if you're on my side, if you're not on my side, but
don't listen. Don't even worry about the damn chat. There's a lot of trolls in the chat.
That is on you if you believe somebody, whatever, with the cupcake, because I really don't even know what happened with that. But
the cupcake thing is he was there. The story is, if you watch the sting operation, which you'll find out, his excuse was he was there to pick up a cupcake. The 13-year-old decoy, which wasn't really 13 years old, told him to meet him at a location, and that she was going to bring him a cupcake. So that's where the whole cupcake thing happened. That's the entire shtick of the cupcake. So, but yeah, when you watch the sting operation, I think it's like 15 minutes long.
Yeah,
it shows him. And trust me, once you see it, you'll get the context of pretty much all the memes of EDP, and you get to hear all the disgusting text messages that he sent to this decoy about wanting to trap her in a dungeon. And what are some of the nicknames? Yeah, what are some of the nicknames that he called you in these text messages? By the way,
like he would call me like daddy's little girl, and like
exactly the same. He called. When you watch it, I swear it's a spitting image of exactly the same nickname and terminology that he used to try to get this 13-year-old girl. It's baby girl. It's, daddy's little girl. I want to.
Well, baby girl is kind of just like normal, but okay.
Spank you and all types of sexual innuendo, all types of this nasty shit that you shouldn't be saying to a minor. Period.
That's true.
Listen, I'm trying my best to be professional, but it really is kind of funny that he got caught in the situation again. And I just want to keep you aware that a lot of bigger YouTubers, bigger than me, are going to most likely pick up this story and watch this interview. And so if I were you, I wouldn't respond to any creepy ass motherfuckers hopping in your DMs now.
Because I've been getting that, like some weird.
Yeah, I would just steer clear of that because I promise you, EDP is he has a fan base that are full of weirdos. So anybody that supports EDP has the same mindset. They think that there's nothing wrong with what he did.
What would I do if I saw EDP at Walmart? I'd probably just avoid him. Like, what am I supposed to do? Punch the guy and ruin my life? Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, his life's already fucking over. He's a loser piece of shit. So.
That he's just being unfairly treated, that he, you know what I mean? So any weirdos that you get in
Yeah, that's what
DMs are
he
most
does.
likely
He-
EDP fanboys.
He
Yep.
tries to get people to like feel bad and shit.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to say? Anything that I'm missing? So when he started talking to you, you said obviously you got added to a group chat full of high schoolers, right?
Yeah.
So was there anybody? You don't have to tell me any names. Were there underage people in this group chat? You don't have to tell me any names. I'm just curious.
I mean, it looks like a big troll group chat, so I don't necessarily care that much.
Well, I didn't know everybody in there. So, like, I didn't know everybody's age, but the people that I did know, they were all 18 or older.
Okay. Gotcha.
Damn.
Okay.
At least she's honest. She could have lied and been like, yeah, there was like 15-year-olds in there. You know what I mean?
Well, is there anything? Well, obviously he's not gonna talk to you. Well, he's definitely not gonna talk to you again after this. I wouldn't be so sure because he did try to talk to Ginger Bucks even after the fact that he found out that that's her pseudonym on what she was known by here on YouTube or whatever, and she was one of my she was my informant. I used her as an informant. She's obviously about 26, 27, 28 now, but he used her, like he sent a lot of nude pictures of her in group chats and shit like that. And anyway, so it's a long story. People already know the entire lore behind that, but listen, I appreciate you coming on, giving your side of the story. Like I said, he's most likely going to, if he does contact you, he's probably going to cuss you out like he usually does. Like I just showed you the text messages or whatever that he sent you. But if there's any other text messages that you think that I should see or whatever that would be of interest, just hit me up and I'll show him on here. But is there anything else you wanted to say before you go? I'm going to be on here for another probably 20 minutes. If there's anything else that you need to add or say regarding EDP. So you obviously never found him sexually attractive. If you did,
fuck no.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'm trying to think like what could he have possibly.
Right. Well, I think that we pretty much got the rest of this. There's not much else to their conversation together. There's another minute of.
Please, you gotta send me these, please. I want you to tell me if real quick.
He sent me this picture of him in like a police outfit.
Yeah, I mean it's cringe. I mean this isn't exactly. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I mean like, listen, man. It's I don't know what else to say. Like, unfortunately, this is just unintentionally runs defense for EDP. It makes him look better. He gets to he's back in the limelight, but this time he's correct, and he gets to be like, guys, they were trying to like fucking set me up. This is a cloud chaser. Blah 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 blah. This doesn't really help. It's a big fucking nothing burger. EDP's still a scum fuck that shouldn't have a platform, but unfortunately he does, and that's kind of where we're at.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.